Good morning, New Heart Church family. Pastor Matt with you on this Tuesday morning, the 3rd of May. Yes, it's May already. 1/3 of the calendar year for 2022 has passed us by. So, happy May days. I hope the May showers bring June flowers and all that good stuff. I did promise that my videos this week would relate to the prayer journal that I hope you're participating in. And a reminder, you can pick up a printed copy of it at our church, or you can get a downloaded copy on our Nazarene Connect app right here on the app. And I trust you will use those devotionals every day during this time of 500,000 mobilization prayer effort that we're doing for the USA Canada Church of the Nazarene. But today's prayer journal entry talks about a passage that I think is probably pretty familiar to all of us. It's from the Sermon on the Mount. It's about prayer. And once again, Jesus is speaking to his followers, and he is emphasizing the importance of prayer. I believe he understood the power associated with it and the importance of having it as part of our regular life all the time. In fact, I don't think you can study the life of Christ without noticing that he not only engaged in prayer and spoke about it, or rather not just spoke about it, he engaged in it. He modeled it for his disciples. I believe prayer is the greatest tool that we as Christians have. We're never going to be any stronger spiritually than what our prayer life allows. You may have heard the old expression, 7 days without prayer makes one weak. W-E-A-K, not W-E-E-K. That would be. I think Chris had that on the sign once. Maybe we'll put it back up again. But I found this little poem that speaks kind of in regard to this, and I thought I'd share that with you this morning. I don't know who the author is. It's listed as author unknown, so I can't give credit to it. But here's what it says. It says, "I got up early one morning and rushed right into the day. I had so much to accomplish, I didn't have time to pray. Troubles just tumbled about me, and heavier came each task. Why doesn't God help me, I wondered. He answered, you didn't ask. I tried to come in God's presence. I used all the keys at the lock. God gently and lovingly chided, why, child, you just didn't knock. I wanted to see joy and beauty, but the day toiled on gray and bleak. I called on the Lord for the reason. He said, child, you didn't seek. I woke up early this morning and paused before entering the day. I had so much to accomplish that I had to take time to pray." You know, I think that when you read this passage from Matthew chapter, I believe it's Matthew chapter 6, no, chapter 7, that's where the prayer section is. When you read that and read these very familiar words, you are reminded that Jesus basically is asking us to do three things. One, to commit to participate. Ask, he says, and it will be given to you. It's also, that sounds very simple, but it's also very profound. We should not be expecting God to answer prayers we haven't prayed. We need to know that we can ask the Lord for our needs. He desires for us to ask. In fact, the Apostle James told the church, he said, you don't have because you didn't ask. And the Apostle John writes this, he says, and we have confidence that if we ask anything according to his will, he will hear us. And we know that if he hears us, whatever we ask, we know we will have of him what we have asked of him. So we have to commit to participate. We have to commit to be passionate about it, to seek and to find, because he that seeks will find, Jesus says. That means there has to be a sense of urgency to this. It has to present the idea of seeking diligently for something that is of great value. You know, he tells the story of the lost coin, the lost sheep, and the lost son. We know that God has exactly what we need and the ability to provide for us what we need. We have committed the keeping of our eternal souls to him, and yet many times we lack confidence in his ability to provide just what we need on an everyday basis. We need to seek the Lord in prayer as if we were seeking something of great value and fully expecting to find that item. And then lastly, we have to be committed to patience. Knock, he says, and the door will be open to you. It didn't say it will be open right away. It says it will be open. Prayer requires participation and passion, but it does require patience. We intercede at the door of faith until it is open. God will reward faithful and fervent prayers with fulfillment. Now, I always say this, he may not answer as we desire or expect, but he will answer for us for what is best. In fact, he may not even answer the first time we pray. He may, in fact, even deny our request. But we always need to remember that God is trying to do for us what is best for us. And so if we continue to knock, God will eventually open that door for us, maybe not in the way we expected, but it will be opened. The truth is sometimes we don't sense the need for prayer that we should. Consequently, we may not pray as we should. Prayer is a powerful resource, but we must exercise it in order to reap its benefit. We need to become a people of consistent, fervent prayer. So if there's a need in your life today, there's no better time than the present to bring that before the Lord in prayer. Ask if you desire to receive. Seek if you desire to find. And knock, and know that he hears and will answer the door. Have a great day. If you'd like to be part of the Zoom prayer gathering tomorrow night, send us an email, newheartnazarene@gmail.com, and we'll be happy to include you. And I'll be back on Thursday with another video for you. Take care. Bye.